Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going after a flavour I haven't had in a long time, charcoal chicken. I grew up in Sydney where every second corner shop had a charcoal chicken place, and we don't have that in Canberra anymore. It's all like electrical gas. It sucks. Alright, now I digress. Get your charcoal going on the little charcoal chimney, and I'm using a mixture of some beads, and I've also got some beautiful red gum charcoal. Let's make up the stuffing with a couple of slices of bread. We've just torn that up, we're putting that into a food processor, and I'm going to add in some lemon zest, some freshly crushed garlic. I'm going to also add into that some fresh rosemary and fresh thyme. I'm going to put in some parsley flakes as well. I'll probably put in some chives as well, and of course salt and pepper to taste. Alright, so put all your fresh herbs in and just process that all the way through with your food processor, and it's going to end up being a really nice light and fluffy seasoning. I'm also going to add in a little dash of some dried dill, because I love a bit of fresh dill. Dried dill. Okay, so I was going to zip that up. Doesn't take very long at all. As you can see, that colour is changing, and we're going to put all of that into a bowl just like that. Okay, and I'm going to make my stuffing first before I start trying to get my chicken ready to put on the rotisserie, and I'm also going to add in some chunks of butter. Now the reason I do that is as this thing cooks, that butter's going to melt and it's going to baste the bird from the inside out. Absolutely beautiful. So as I said, season the taste, as much salt or as much pepper as you like. Right, you can use white or black pepper, you can use both, it doesn't really matter. I'm giving you the idea here. Okay, so I'll use a little bit of white and a little bit of black pepper, and I'm just using the pre-ground. I'm not going to use freshly ground for this particular recipe. Give all of that a really good stir in the bowl, just like I'm doing right there, and your stuffing is pretty much going to be done. Now if you haven't had charcoal chicken before, nothing beats it. So here I've got around about 2.1 kilo or size 21 chicken, and I'm just going to put all of our stuffing straight inside, just like that. And if you spill it on the outside, does it really matter? It's like a tree falling in the woods. Does anyone actually see it? Right, I'm going to use a skewer, and I'm going to just sew up the back side of the bird just with the skewer, just like that. And sometimes I'll actually do this with a sprig of rosemary. My rosemary is not mature enough yet for those stalks to become nice and woody. This is only our first year of having the new rosemary plant, but just put that through like that, cut it off. If you want to sew it up with a bit of kitchen twine and a needle, you can. And I'm just going to quickly give this bird a rough truss, nothing really serious, just to make sure these arms and legs, wings and drumsticks, don't go flopping about and hit the coals or hit the bottom of the rotisserie. And I'm going a little bit different today. I normally would just do this in using the gas in the barbecue, but today I've actually moved some of the bits and pieces from my smoker and put that into my barbecue to make our roast chicken. Okay, so we're going to just tie all that up just like that, cut off any excess. I'm just checking for weight distribution. Pretty happy there. I'm not real happy with those rear legs. I'm just going to tighten those up. Right, as you can see, I've got my little bearing at the back there. This is a little battery operated rotisserie that you can buy from some of your local hardware stores, and they don't cost a lot of money at all. Right, give that a good liberal dose of salt on the outside. I've given it a little bit of spray with a bit of canola oil. Heaps of salt on the outside, just like the way it used to be done back in the day. Now that thing can just go spinning around. I'll put a bit of black pepper, a bit of white pepper over the top as well. The wind, as you can see, is taking that pepper all over the place. I've taken out the center grill section of the barbecue to allow the bird a little bit of room to swing. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do an offset grilling type method. If I had a deeper spit like my old school one does, which is unfortunately in storage and I can't get to it, I would actually put the fire under the bird and let that all that fat drip down onto the coals. It's a different flavour. So I'm going to put some heat beads, I'm going to put some red gum charcoal down, just like I'm doing right there. And underneath that, I've got a little aluminium tray just to catch any of the, dust or the charcoal that comes off the end of all of that. Now I'm going to set up a nice little heat just like that. And the other reason I'm doing it in this barbecue is I have set this barbecue up to do rotisserie style cooking. Okay, and I'm going to put a couple of extra lumps of charcoal just on top, and that will catch off what is burning underneath. I'm going to check this from time to time. I'm going to close that lid, and there's a little view of my battery rotisserie, the motor, and just uses 2 diesel type batteries, and I'm going to cook that off. The rule of thumb is half an hour per 500 grams on, but believe it or not, by cooking it this way, that 2.1 kilo chicken at 2 hours, an hour and a bit, we had an internal temperature of 74 degrees internal, which is absolutely perfect. The chicken comes out juicy and tender. I'm going to serve that up with some fresh corn and a little bit of a roast spud, just like that. How easy was that to do? Love to see you try and do this one at home. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media, and hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. Leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn some more little barbecue dishes that I try to do, I haven't been doing them that often, but I'm going to try and do a bit more. We need to come and join the family. My family, hit the subscribe button, and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. After eating my, I'm calling this a Bexley's Charcoal Chicken after where I grew up, and I will catch you next time. Bye.